Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday, and it's April 14th. We got a couple items here on the docket. We got, of course, the weekly jobless claims. So last week we had 266,000 people apply for unemployment. Forecast this week was supposed to go up a little bit to 270, and it actually went opposite and dropped down to 253,000. These are the lowest jobless claims that we've seen probably since like 1973. So these are good numbers, good solid numbers we're actually starting to see here. So those are good news right here. However, on the other side, we got the consumer price index. This is the inflation levels for on the consumer level. And back in February, we had a negative 0.2%. Of course, that had to do with oil prices and stuff. And forecast was supposed to go up to 2.2%, and it went up 0.1%. And then if you strip out the food and energy, which creates all that volatility, February had a 0.3%, so pretty big increase there. Forecast is supposed to dip down to 0.2 and then drop further down to 0.1%. So our year over year on the core CPI went from 2.3 to 2.2 year over year levels there. So we're at the 2% threshold, but the Fed likes to look at the PCE, and that's the main gauge that they look at. They find it a little bit more accurate in their inflationary readings. And the PCE has been kind of stuck at 1.7. So when we get that data out there, we'll see if that's been rising or if that's catching up to the CPI or if that's still lagging. Stock market is currently up right now. It was down a little bit, now it's up. Of course, we got earnings reports coming out this week, and they've been kind of dismissing a lot of it because there's been they have such low expectations going on out there. But oil today is up a bit. It's just a hair under $42. It dipped yesterday a little bit down closer to 41. Now it's about 41.90 something and change right there. So it's almost about $42. So I rounded up on there for you. Bond market, as you can see, we're down from where we left off yesterday. So down about 9 basis points. It doesn't necessarily translate to worse pricing yet, but it could if this continues here. If you notice here, we're getting the downward trend here, which means that we could be in position to be seeing worse pricing here in the near future here, as each day has been lowering each day. So that kind of shows us we're in a downward trend here. Our next level of support will be right in this range here, in the right about the 102, maybe or high 101 range, or about 102 range for potential drop here. All right, so just be prepared. Now we could be seeing some worse pricing in the near future as this continues here, as it looks like we're in a downward trend right now. All right, have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.